What is going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Friday Fabric Finds for the week of June 5th, 2026. We wanted to give a real quick shout out to Barbara H2281 who showed up in person and gave us these great, fantastic decorations. We love them. We hope you love them too. My name is Justin. I'm a photographer and product adder.
And I'm Clint. I'm production manager.
And with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started.
So the first collection we want to talk about today is absolutely adorable and not scary. It's called Not Scary from Poppie Cotton. With this collection, we've got fat quarter bundles, quilt kits, and yardage. This collection features patterns of pumpkins, ghosts, witches, bats, spiders, florals, webs, and candy in colors of pink, orange, green, gray, and black. So if you like the spooky season without all so much spooky and you're looking for something for the upcoming Halloween season, make your spooktacular project with Not Scary.
We know you guys have been loving our FWFS exclusive bundles, and this week we have another one. This is called Hillside Homestead. This is once again an FWFS exclusive fat quarter bundle. It is 8 pieces. It features rolling green hills, charming barn scenes, cheerful florals, classic ginghams, and a touch of old-fashioned charm that make Hillside Homestead hard to resist. We have limited quantities of these. Once these Homestead favorites have wandered over the hill, they are gone. They also include prints from manufacturers such as Wyndham, White Owl Textiles, Moda, and Riley Blake. So take a slow drive through the countryside with our Hillside Homestead bundles.
So any regular viewers will know that I, for one, happen to love franchises, intellectual properties, and we've got another one for you featuring an absolutely classic, beloved IP. We've got Peanuts pre-cuts from Northcott. These are 4 pre-cuts that include prints from the classic comic strip in bright, fun colors. We've got fat quarter bundles, there's 10-inch squares, 5-inch squares, and 2.5-inch strips, which we are still waiting on Northcott to send the strip rolls, so just to let you know. So if you like Charlie Brown, Peppermint, Patty, and the gang, snoop on over to our website to check out Peanuts pre-cuts.
This next collection from Timeless Treasures is a very intriguing Halloween collection. It is called Wicked Willow. It is featuring pillowcase kits as well as the assorted yardage. This collection is a little creepy, a little quirky, and exactly the kind of Halloween fabric that makes you stop scrolling. These are patterns of zombies, Halloween motifs, cats, and words in spooky Halloween colors. And by the way, the zombies are kind of taking selfies. It's a really, once again, intriguing, very quirky collection. So creep it... I almost said creep it wheel is what I almost said.
Creep it wheel.
Creep it wheel. Creep it real. Why do my R's always come out as W's?
I don't know, and why do you always get the ones that have like...
Wicked Willow. Creep it real this Halloween with Wicked Willow.
The next collection we've got for you today is Peppermint Pine from Marcus. With this collection, we've got fat quarter bundles, we've got 10-inch squares, and we have the hopscotch quilt kit. With this, we've got patterns of florals, peppermints, snowflakes, and dots in colors of red, green, blue, cream, and brown. So if you're looking for something a little bit more festive, make a quilt you were meant to be using with Peppermint Pine.
We've got a very vivid collection from Clothworks. This is called Emerald Hollow. This is featuring panels which feature a haunted house with pumpkins, as well as fat quarter plus panel bundles featuring the panels previously mentioned. We also have bewitched house quilt kits and assorted yardage. Get ready, buckle up, this is a lot. We've got patterns of pumpkins, cats, bats, ghosts, spiders, collages, damask prints, skulls, checkerboards, webs, dots, splatters, and crackle textures in colors of green, turquoise, orange, cream, black, and gray. Once again, these colors are very vivid, so make sure to say hello with Emerald Hollow.
The next thing we have for you today is Fundamentals Fat Quarter Bundles from White Owl Textiles. These are 7 20-piece fat quarter bundles. They are priced at $69.96 each. And get ready, because this one's got a lot. We've got the Anchors Away, which is patriotic. Ghost Town, which has a Halloween kind of theme. Low Voltage neutrals. Nickel Plated, which is blue, gray, and cream. Oceanside, which will be turquoise, aqua, blue. And Solar Flare, which has blue, purple, pink, orange, yellow, and cream. And then You'll love this, which is Christmas colors. And with that many options, it is very easy to find the perfect palette for your next project with Fundamentals bundles.
And of course, we've got comment of the week. This is where we pull a comment from last week to then read on this week. And this week we've got 2 comments. The first one is Kim Seymour 9451, who says, "Great video as usual, guys. I am loving the Raven fabric collection. The colors are so great." I agree with you, Kim. I have a question though. How is it going cutting the Kona solids? I haven't seen an updated videos about that. What week are y'all on? Great entertainment as always. With the Kona Cotton videos, when we started them, it was kind of like we didn't know what was going to be on the other side of the tunnel. What ended up happening is we started just running out of colors. It started, I think the first color we ran out of was red. And so we had to start doing like rainbow bundles without red, and then we started losing more colors and then more colors. And basically, what did you tell me, Clint?
The colors we have left are essentially if you were in a forest on a stormy day.
We did a bunch of Got the Blues bundles, and we did a bunch of neutral bundles.
We did some Christmas colors.
And we did a bunch of
colors.
themes that you guys requested, but we weren't able to do like the full scope of what we were wanting to do with the bundles. We talked about the possibility of getting solids from Riley Blake because they're a lot easier to do, and we might do a season 2 of the series. But yeah, basically at the end of the day, what?
Season 2.
Nonetheless, we'll keep you updated on any future plans to do another kind of similar series like that, and we'll keep you updated on what we're gonna do with all the stuff that we have out there. Thank you so much, Kim, for leaving us a comment, and thank you for always watching.
The next comment we want to highlight today comes from Miriam Patton, who says, "I adore the Raven fabric collection. I am on a fabric buying hiatus, but the Ravens are so tempting, and great job on arranging the buttons in Roy G. Biv order, which, by the way, the I stands for indigo and doesn't really exist as a color. Newton put it in because he wanted 7 colors, because we all know how special the number 7 is. As always, this is the best sales video on the internet. Thank you for starting off my Friday in a wonderful way." Well, thank you for that comment. Making these videos is always the highlight of my week, so it feels great knowing that people are actually watching and loving the content. I did not know that about indigo and why it was included. It does make sense though, considering there's blue already, and then violet is supposed to be purple, and I've never heard of blue purple. And I hear you on the temptation of the Raven fabric collection. Thank you for your comment. Thank you for always watching, and we hope you have a wonderful week.
Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Friday Fabric Finds. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and make sure to ring that bell so you get notified every single time we upload. Also, make sure to leave a comment. You might be featured for comment of the week, and make sure to follow us on social media. Links are down in the description, and we will see you next week. Thank you guys so much for watching.